What's up, people? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'll be breaking down the Bitcoin market, the US 30 market, and the crude oil market with the New Zealand dollars market. All right, I've already break this uh, currency pair down in our previous analysis. Okay, for you to understand today's episode, I will refer you to go watch my previous analysis for education purpose so you get clear understanding on today's episode. All right, I will be sharing with you my entry, my exit, and how you can also find an entry trading alongside with me. All right, so if you are just watching this YouTube video for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment at the comment section. Alright guys, so on the Bitcoin trade, there is minor correction that's going on Bitcoin right now from our previous analysis. Alright, we are trying to look for a buy opportunity somewhere around this demand level. Okay, but we are trying to look for bring that back. Alright, we're trying to look for a buy opportunity somewhere around here in our previous analysis. Alright, but the reason why Bitcoin were not able to respect this level, you can clearly see that on its daily time frame, it was this head and shoulder pattern that was formed on this daily time frame. Okay, so you understand from higher time frame, from monthly, weekly, these two time frame have been bearish for the longest period of time right now, and on this daily time frame there was a trend reversal pattern that was clearly formed. All right, you see how the market came back to respect the neckline before causing this massive crash on the Bitcoin, right? So you see this was the breakout of the neckline, a correction, a continuation, but I missed this Bitcoin drop towards the downside. I missed this Bitcoin drop towards the downside. During the festive period, I was kind of away from the charts and doing some other things. Okay, but we are still going to find possible sell opportunity on Bitcoin depending on the time you are watching this video. But I'm currently on this trade right now. I dropped this free signal on my Telegram community. You can use the link at the description to join my public and private community. I shared this Bitcoin signal right there on both my VIP and my public community. Okay, so you see this massive crash that occurred. This massive crash that occurred Bitcoin, it was as a result of this head and shoulder pattern that was formed. All right, left shoulder, right shoulder, okay, then a head. All right, this was formed on a higher time frame, on daily time frame. Okay, I always told you when these patterns are formed either on monthly, weekly, or daily on these three higher time frame, that means the trend is about to reverse irrespective of the bullish trend that was going on. We started buying Bitcoin at I think 2024. From my previous analysis, I document my trading on this Bitcoin from 24,000. From I bought from is it 24,000? I bought from here, yeah, from 26,000 around this area in 2024, from 26,000 along this area. Then we'll take out profit somewhere here at first profit somewhere, overall profit somewhere here at 47,000. Then we also able to jump in at a breakout of somewhere this trend line, this consolidation. You're able to also jump in somewhere here. All right, so I've already documented that, so you can go watch my previous analysis on that. But right now Bitcoin is about to make some correction in 2026. All right, 2026, so Bitcoin is about to make some correction. Currently there is no sign of bullish move currently that is going on right now. All right, the sign that Bitcoin is giving right now is giving the sign that it wants to start dropping heavily. Right, it has been dropping heavily after forming this head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how we are going to jump in again on this sell opportunity if we have already missed this retest at this neckline. All right, let me use fair retracement here. Let's see. Then this was a sweet spot for us to have got in on Bitcoin. All right, this was a sweet spot. All right, this is a break retest on the neckline. I'll be looking for a sell opportunity right here on lower time frame to ride this massive drop towards the downside. See how this market crashed heavily. This is like about 24% drop on BTC. 24% drop on BTC. But if we miss that, guys, I'm still going to show you if I want to find an entry. Although I'm currently on this Bitcoin trade, I think I jump in here somewhere at a lower time frame. All right, because if you look carefully, this is another minor inverse head and shoulder pattern that's also from here. All right, I mean head and shoulder pattern that's also from here. This is the left shoulder, all right, right shoulder, the head. So I was able to find entry on a lower time frame. Was able to find entry on lower time frame. If we go to 4 hours time frame, was able to jump in somewhere there. Okay, was able to jump in this demand area. Just want to plot my level correctly so you don't get too excited. And so I think I was able to jump in here somewhere here on the lower time frame. For those guys that has been following me on my Telegram channel, I dropped this signal right there on both my public and private community. So we are aiming to make our first profit target. I think is our first profit target is right here at 84,000. Second profit target is right here at 82,000. The overall profit target at 70,000. 70,000, all right, on BTC. That will be the next drop on BTC. Okay, that will be the next drop on BTC. You know, this level is a weekly level, right, that you want to take note of. This is a weekly support strong level that you want to take note of. All right, so make sure you take out your profit here, and whatever is going to be happening, we are going to be logging in our profit as we trail our stops. Okay, that's how I'm aiming to trade BTC. I'm currently on this trade, guys. So if you are watching this video, depending on the time you are watching this video, we are currently on a sell trade on BTC. All this signal was dropped on my Telegram community. If you want to be part of my trading community, guys, use the link at the description of this video to be part of my free and my private Telegram community, where you get unlimited signal, where you trade what I trade. But I can draw a trend line somewhere here. Let's see what's going to happen. Draw a trend line here, right? So the market has also been respecting this trend line, okay? Multiple times, okay? First touch, second touch, a drop. So we are seeing the same third touch right here now, okay? This was the first touch here, second touch, this is the third touch somewhere. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen in the coming days. Favoring the downside on BTC, okay? So although we are currently on this trade, alright, we are currently on this trade, guys. So yeah, but let me just delete this. Don't want to complicate so many things. Complicate my chart with so many lines, right? So that is it for BTC. BTC is coming down to this level. BTC is coming down to this level, this weekly level right here. BTC is coming down to this level of 76,000. That's the next drop on the Bitcoin market, okay? So that is all I have for you on the BTC market. Depending on the time you are watching me right now, you can start selling BTC, okay? You can start selling BTC. I think I went short somewhere inside here. My first profit target is somewhere here. I just put my stops somewhere above here, where I aim for overall target. Round up number of 76,000, okay? Alright, so I'm currently on this trade right now on BTC. So let's see what happened between now and New Year. Might see a massive drop on BTC before we see another bullish move again. Alright, so right now I'm favoring the downside on BTC, we might see a massive drop from $76 to $68,000. From $76 to $68,000. All right, so if you are watching this video, I'm selling BTC. This signal was dropped right there in my community. So the other currency pair I also want to talk to you about, guys, is the New Zealand dollars. The New Zealand dollars, right? I'm still favoring the downside on the New Zealand dollars, but let me show you why I'm favoring the downside on the New Zealand dollars. Okay. So on this higher time frame, let me zoom out a little bit. So you can see the trend has been trading. The overall trend is bearish, right? The market structure is bearish, right? You can see how the market has been trading below this weekly trend line, right? Market has been trading below this weekly trend line. And thirdly, you can see there's a triple top that is formed right here on this. This is first top, this is second, and the third. So this is a triple top that is formed on this weekly time frame. Sellers are taking control of the market. That's what this pattern means. All right, this is a bearish reversal pattern telling you that sellers are about to start pushing the price lower. So you can see how they push the price lower from this level. Then the market makes some correction, then drop. So you are seeing the same correction here now. We might see the same thing drop. Why? Because you can see this previous low, this previous high. This previous high could not take out this previous high. All right. So we might see the same, this high, we might see the same high here. This high now might not be able to take out this previous high. So we might just see something like this happen. All right. This is the first higher high. Then we see a drop. So we might see another higher low. Then we'll see a drop. Okay. Alright, so that's how I'm going to, but I'll show you how I'm going to enter this trade, how I'm planning to enter this trade on this New Zealand market. Okay. But let's go to daily time frame. Let's see. Let me show you why I am favoring the downside. So on this daily time frame, you can see I'm just trying to wait to see if the market will respect this daily trend line. All right, if the market respect this daily trend line, and I started seeing some strong 4 hours candlestick rejection on that 4 hours time frame, I'm going to be looking for a set trade. Okay, I'm going to be jumping in on BTC. But if that did not happen, then I will wait to see if the market can break out of this trend line. All right, so let's go to 4 hours time frame so you understand better what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's adjust this trend line and get multiple touch. Right, we can get multiple touch here. Okay, so you can see the market is reacting to this level at this third touch. All right, no, this is the first touch. Okay, second touch. So this is a third touch. And remember, the third touch of a market, the third touch of a trend line always does the magic, right? The third touch of a trend line always tends to send that market towards the downside or towards the top side, depending on the trend where you are drawing it. Okay, so this is a bearish trend. The third touch of this trend line right now might send it towards the downside. All right, so you see this level is a resistance level. The same thing, third touch of a trend line. All right, two confluences. All right, so I've told you what a confluence zone is all about before. Simply an area where multiple points meet with each other. A point where support meets with a trend line, or a point where trend line meets with a Fibonacci retracement, or any other indicators. Any other technical tools. That's the meaning of a confluence zone, right? So, but I'm still going to be watching this market. Still going to be watching this market vividly and see how the market is reacting, because currently I can't be going short on this market because I'm not seeing some strong bearish candlestick rejection on this 4 hours time frame. But if I start seeing some red candlestick closure here, strong red candlestick closure here, I'm going to be selling. Okay, but if that does not happen, then I will wait for a breakout on this trend line before I can start looking for a sell trade. All right, because you might just see another retest, another test here, then we'll see a continuation of this trend towards the upside. Okay, so you don't have to be too excited. I'm going short somewhere here. You need to wait for confirmation before you can start selling. All right, so I don't just jump in on the trade. Try to be careful and watch carefully the obstacle that might stop that trade from not playing out. Okay, so once you are looking at the possible trend that might happen, you might also look at some instances, some other certain things that might not make the trade work. As you are looking at the things that will make the trade work, also look at some certain things that might stop that trade from not working. All right, so let's see what happens if I start seeing some red candlestick closure here, or I see a strong daily candlestick close on this trade, on this third touch on this trend line. I might take a trading decision. But if that does not happen, then we wait to see a breakout of this trend line. All right, now our first profit target will be at this level. Okay, let me zoom it out again. That is, if we start seeing some candlestick closure or daily candlestick closure here, our first profit target is going to be this support level right here. The second profit target is going to be here. It's another level. The third profit target will be 0.55. The overall profit target, our overall profit target is always at the institutional support level, this yellow and green bar area of 0.5. Okay, that will be our overall target. But if the market players as planned, make sure you take out your third profit target here, then you trail your stops, all right, while you ride the trend. So every strategy I'm teaching you here are trend following strategy. All right, these are strategies that help you to catch big pips, big move of the market. Okay, so yeah, that is it for the New Zealand dollar. The last one, not the last, is the US oil. Let's look at the US oil. After we look at the US oil, then we look at the last pair, which is the US 30. All right, so for those my guys that has been following me since last year, when I started calling for the drop of the US oil to $40 per barrel, you can see we are approaching that level, right? We are approaching that level. We are approaching this level of 36, 38 or $40 per barrel. So I've been selling this US oil. I've been consistently calling for the drop of the US oil at $80. All right, if you have been following me, you can go check back my previous analysis on that, so you understand how I was able to predict the crash of US oil from $80 to the current price that we are in right now. So if you have been following me, guys, our first entry on this US oil. But before I give you our first entry, you can clearly see this is another reversal pattern that is found right here, head and shoulder pattern, right? This is the head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder here, okay, right shoulder. So we have a head, right? So the other reversal pattern, bearish reversal pattern we also have is double top on this lower time frame too. On this higher time from this daily time frame. You can see this is a double top, right, on this level. This is a double top here, right? So from our previous analysis, if you have been following me, we caught this move from here all the way to this level, right? If you have been following me, we caught this move. If you have been following me, we caught this move. I think somewhere here on lower time frame, we jump in somewhere here while we take out our profit at this support level of $56. Okay, so the market made some correction somewhere here. We caught this massive drop towards the downside, so we are aiming to take out overall profit target here. The market makes some correction here. We are still going to drop towards this level, right? We are still going to drop towards this level of $51 or this level, institutional level of $36. I'm still going to show you why I'm aiming to take out overall profit target at this level. I'm going to take you to the higher time frame so you see why I am looking at the future where this US oil market is going to start making some massive correction, all right? Because the overall trend right now is bearish, it's pointing towards the downside. Okay, so I was still able to jump in at the third touch of this trend line, all right, at this level. I dropped this signal on my private community, so we are able to jump in somewhere here at this supply area, all right, this level. I was able to jump in at this supply area at the breakout or lower time frame, at the breakout of this trend line on the lower time frame. So I think we jump in here, then we take out profit here at this support level of $56 or $56. All right, so that was how currently I'm out of this trade. But if I want to start selling this trade right now, I will have to see how this daily candlestick close, all right, because we are still respecting this trend. What's wrong with delay destroy? We are still respecting this trend line right now. Now, here's the thing. If you are still respecting this trend line, guys, that means we are coming down to this level. If this trend is still respecting this trend line, okay, because this trend line has been acting as a strong resistance, all right. Here it dropped, tested here, it dropped, tested here the third time, it dropped. So we are still seeing the same reaction at the fourth time right now. So we might see a collapse of US oil. But if I want to start selling right now, I can't be going short right here because my stop loss will be very wide. But let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how this candlestick close. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Let's see. Because I can't be selling right now because the trend can't be selling right now because that already moved. That's broken this trend line. Let's see. That's broken this trend line. Okay. The support level right here. Take note of. Okay. But I'm not just going to be selling here right now. Let's see what's going to happen. I want to see because the trend has already moved. See this massive drop. If I wanted to miss this entry, you should have been looking for a sell opportunity at this supply area, right? At this supply area. See this supply area right here. Should I look for an entry somewhere here? No, this move I've already started going, so we can't just be going short on this trade because our stop loss will be too wide. If we have jumped in here on lower time frame, maybe we use our 1 hour to find entry. If we have jumped in here while we aim to take out profit at this level. So we are still going to be looking for entry on this pair, but right now the trend has already moved. We can't be selling. We can't be selling here right now. All right, so I'll keep you guys updated on this trade consistently, but the trade I'm really on right now is the Bitcoin trade. But let's see our US30 trade, what the US30 is doing. although I was on this trade, but currently I'm out on this trade. During December, I just closed out this trade, manually, partially to take out profit and do some dirty December. Dirty December. So I'm not on this trade. I jump in on this trade. I drop this signal on my private group. I jump in on this trade at this confluence level right here. At this confluence level right here. Jump in on this trade at this confluence level. Alright, I use a daily candlestick right here to jump on this trade, on this US30. So I've already break this US30 down. I'm just showing you my entry. You can go check out my previous analysis, my yearly forecast, my yearly prediction of the year 2025. I've already did US30 on that, but in this year we are going to enter now 2026. The US30, we are going to see a new all-time high of 55,000, 50,000, 55,000. All right. But if you have been following me, you know what I'm talking about. I've been consistently calling for the upside on the US30. So I was able to jump in here. My stop loss here was very wide. I jumped in, I think, somewhere here, where I put my stops right here. This is like my first take profit was at this resistance level. This is 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. Was aiming for overall target right here at this extension level. Let me plot this level with Fibonacci from swing high, swing low. Alright, so yeah, our overall target was at this extension level of 51,000. But I've closed out my position partially on this trade to enjoy Merry Christmas, to enjoy dirty December. Alright, so that is it for the US30, guys. There's no trading opportunity right here. I'm just showing you my entry on the US30, and if you don't want to miss out on all this trade that I always drop, guys, be part of the trading community. Use the link at the description of this video right now to join my Telegram channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Let's move this YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe, like, drop a comment at the comment section, guys, and I will see you in the next episode to consistently update you on how this trade is going. Subscribe, like, and drop a comment at the comment section, and I will see you in the next episode.